Hey there, Tubanites. It's your friendly neighborhood flash in the pan with another rifle review. Today we are talking about the Bear Creek Arms 7.62 by 39. In this case, it's an upper. This sitting on top of a Palmetto State lower, which we can talk about a little bit as well. But this was kind of a fun rifle. I bought this a couple years back when it was a little more difficult to get 223.556, and it seemed like 7.62 by 39 was everywhere and it was cheap. And so I was like, well, you know, just in case crazy nonsense happens again, let's have something that shoots that. Now, I know ahead of time, or I researched ahead of time, so I knew that ARs that shoot 7.62 by 39 have issues with them. And I was, in this case, willing to at least try and see what it was like, how reliable, unreliable, how many problems I would have, that kind of thing. And so I bought it. In this case, I wanted to throw a little money to PSA as well, who, I mean, they make super affordable stuff, and I got this lower from Palmetto. I think it was like 120 or 110, I don't know, it was very inexpensive. Same with this upper. This upper from Bear Creek was 222. It's a very inexpensive system. And then I just threw a Bushnell red dot on there. I think it cost me 50 bucks. So far it's been super reliable. So anyways, I've actually had this gun for a little bit longer. It's actually made multiple gun range trips, and the reason you haven't seen a video for it yet is because it breaks firing pins relatively quickly. So my first trip to the range, I had my son with me, just my son, which you'll see in the video. And we made it about, if I remember right, the number was 77 rounds in. Now I'm shooting just steel case, bulk, you know, Russian steel case, 7.62 ammo. And about 77 rounds in, I broke that firing pin. You can see, focus. It just snapped that little bit right off. Now this was the original Bear Creek firing pin that came with it. And this is their hardened 7.62 firing pin. Okay. Going back to another video that I had with the other Bear Creek upper, their customer service is outstanding. They responded, God, I think within an hour of me submitting a question or whatever you want to call it. They got back to me within an hour. I had a new firing pin in my doorstep within a week. No charge. They sent it no problems, which is this firing pin. You can see something similar. So then my kids and I took another trip to the range, took a couple rifles, this being one of them, with this firing pin in it. Now, not to put all my eggs in one basket, I was like, well, let's try somebody else's firing pin just in case. So I purchased my own spare firing pin from Moriarty Arms, their 7.62 by 39 firing pin. Which is currently in this BCG. Thankfully I did, because we made it about 30 to 33 rounds, I think, on this firing pin before it too snapped. So then I put that spare Moriarty firing pin in, and we shot the majority, all the rounds that you see in the rest of the video. Now, something weird that did happen, and I've heard this is kind of a normal complaint for everybody shooting steel case stuff out of one of these, is that sometimes it just won't set off those primers. Those primers are that hard that even having a decent firing pin is not going to set them off. So that was the case here. You'll see a fair number, I think it was 13 or 14 rounds that wouldn't go off with this firing pin, but this firing pin did not break. This firing pin is still working just fine, and we put probably like 170, 180 rounds through it with that Moriarty Arms firing pin. I bought another one to have as a spare. I've got a little thing in there that I can keep it on the gun itself. The thing that surprised me quite a bit with this rifle was the accuracy of it. Now, this is, you know, like I said, this is not surplus, it's bulk Russian steel case. So you're not expecting anything special out of it, but still, with the red dot sight at 50 yards, now some of these, the kids shot as well, so like, it's not, you know, it's nothing crazy, but I think that was a kids group right there. Now again, that's a big group, but it's not bad. And then this one, I don't know who shot that, but that one's not great. The one that really stood out to me though was this one right here. I shot this one once we kind of got settled in. That's a good group. I mean, it's 2 MOA, but that's also with the red dot. So it's not like these aren't capable firearms, you know, just based off the cartridge. It's a great little cartridge. The way the gun shoots is amazing. Like, I really did not have high hopes for this. I just thought it would, like I said, would be something just in case I can't get 223 5.56. And the way it shoots, it's great. You're shooting and it just settles right back on target. Now, of course, I'm shooting off a rest, as you'll see in the video, but like most guns, you know, you got to readjust, or you know, it throws it right or left or something like that. But this one just right back on target. So you're just reset, boom, reset, boom. Like, I don't know. I was very pleasantly surprised with this firearm. I have also seen other videos where people said that you need to get the bolt head, spare bolt head, to keep on hand as well, because the extractor of it, because of the head is so, it's milled out so thin to accept that 760 by 39 case, that those will crack and break. So I probably need to get spare one of those. So far it's something you do need to keep spare parts for if you want to keep it up and running. But I love how it shoots. I'm having a lot of fun shooting it, and my kids enjoyed it as well. They were surprised with how well they could shoot it. And outside of steel case ammo, I do have some brass case ammo that I want to try in it and see if it's more reliable with brass case. That way I know. And of course I can always reload the brass case, but even then, just for a range toy, something to have around to plink with, the reliability was great outside of those few hard primers. So I mean, 13-14 rounds out of 2 to 250, I think it was. I forget how many we shot that day, but that's really not bad. And I did try a couple of those multiple times and they just wouldn't go off, so maybe they're just super hard primers that I need to try on something else. But anyways, watch the video. Thank you for watching. Take care. See the hole he's got going? doing good.
Thank you. I'm aiming to the right a little. I mean the left.
Oh, okay. He already understands consent.
Big click.
We've got another broken firing pin.
What?
Oh, I forgot to stop recording.
Big click.
Is that more or less like I had a lot of
Did you break it? What do you do?
Thought it maybe. Seems to be doing fine now.
So, and it's still at 200. You still don't have that ring on halfway through that. With this, no, I mean, but at 100, like, you should be. Like, I'm
I've always shot with one eye. So you can see everything, and then you still have like this.